Hey, what's going on? Yes, sir. It's your boy KQKC Boxing. You got that right. First shout out to the LDBC. Yes, everybody had a long night last night. Smoke City Mobcast went on a little longer and came on a little later than we thought. And actually, I had to rush off the live stream because I have got a email said it was canceled, that it won't be going on. But then next thing I know, it was on, and I was on the panel and had a few things to say. Actually, it was a good panel last night, don't you think? And everybody had good answers. Joining the Truth had great questions. See, that's one thing about the LDBC. We are never dull when it comes to boxing. Some are more serious than others. Some are more laid back than others. Some are more hyper than others. But, hey, it is what it is. Let me fix this like I always have to. Okay, it's already fixed. No, it's not. Let me turn it down, son. There we go. All right. Now, Mr. Dillian Whyte, you got it. I'm waiting on everybody to pile in here. I don't care if I just got one person, man. For some reason, nobody's getting my notifications. I don't understand that. Okay, I see one popped in here, but for some reason, I don't know why they're not getting my notifications. I have over 300 subscribers, and they're not getting the notifications. And I'm the last person they want to pick on because, I'm nobody, right? But I consider myself nobody compared to people with 174 subscribers, people with 60-something subscribers, 80, why pick on me, But hey, it is what it is, man. But I'm going to tell you this. Dillian Whyte, he boxed a great fight for his caliber of heavyweights when he fought Chisora. Yes. Was he better than before? Yes. Was he better than before Anthony Joshua? Yes. So therefore, here we go. Anthony Joshua and his panties got up in a roar. Hey, what's going on, Steve? Good morning to you, my brother, KQKC. And you are somebody, at least to me. Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I really do. I appreciate that, man. See, shit like that give me motivation, man. And just a head up, come this Saturday at 8:00 p.m. Central Time, I will be doing my first live stream with a panel. Best Fight to Best. Well, these are the emails I sent out. Best Fight to Best, Bonan, 78 Sports, World Breaker, Curtis, Anderson. Well, we have a lot, but I try not to do too many because if I do too many, everybody's talking at the same time. Everybody can't get their point across. Now, Best Fight to Best, I love the way he put things. I really do. And he has a lot of energy. But he's kind of long-winded, Then we tend to have other people on the panel, but you don't want to have a lot of people on the panel because, like Best Fight to Best, he want to get his point across, and I don't blame him, because he's a good speaker and he knows his boxing. And, what E.L. Hutton is, hey, we listen, So I sent out about 6, 7. So hopefully maybe 4 will come and 5. which is okay. See, that's one of the new things I'm planning on doing in 2019 to grow my channel. And I need to grow it. I really do. So, but getting back to Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is really acting like a little bitch right now. I'm sorry. I have to say that. You know, I'm trying to cut down on my profanity. But sometimes these motherfuckers make you want to curse. You know? My father always told me a man curses because he can't find the words to say what he wants. Well, I'm saying what I want. He got his panties up in a roar. Because now Dillian Whyte wants to fight him if he can't get Wilder. Which he probably won't. Because Wilder want to get Fury for that rematch. If he don't get Fury for that rematch, he might just go and get Dominic Brazil out of his hair. Because he's supposed to be the mandatory. Now, Dillian Whyte is the mandatory too, but he's not the named mandatory. Dominic Brazil is. So, Dominic Brazil said, look, Anthony Joshua, you're going to have to make this fight, or I will have you drop one or two of those belts. I will make sure you drop those. So, it's heating up over in the UK. Yes, it is. Because Dillian Whyte feels that he can take at least one or two belts from Anthony Joshua. He feels that. And you know what? I think Anthony Joshua feels that too. Because he tried to explain outside the ring and not inside the ring because he's scared that Dillian Whyte might get mad and pop him inside his head. But he's playing outside the ring, you know, bitching up. Because that's what we used to call when we was in school. I don't know what they call it now, but that's bitching up. That's kissing ass. That's what I call it. When someone sit up there and he already cursing you out, telling you, why don't you come on, make the motherfucking fight. And you talk about, well, listen. Now, if I make the fight with you, then I make the fight with that. Then everybody boring him now, right? His own people starting to figure it out. About time, UK. Round of applause. About time you figured it out. Happy for y'all. So this started boring him, and now this is what he fucked up at. You don't explain nothing to the crowd. You don't tell them, don't y'all get mad if I fight Dillian Whyte. Don't y'all say that wasn't no good fight. Don't y'all say that. You know, I mean, come on. You don't have to explain that to them. You just do the promotional tour. You accept the fight. Y'all write out the contracts. And you do the promotional tour. Y'all talk, y'all blase. Y'all try to sell the fight. And that's it. You don't have to explain your position to nobody. Only position you have to explain to is your trainer and your promoter. You know what? I want to fight Dillian Whyte. He's talking shit. I need to put him away for good. But all this talk is nonsense to me because you already fought the motherfucker. You already beat him. Now, unless you had a rematch clause in there somewhere and you've been dodging him by fighting other people like Povetkin, which the tickets were very low. So, you tell me, are you going to fight Wilder next? Because I'm just thinking about what the brother said last night. When a man come to you and say, you know what, I'll take whatever you give me. If I give you $5, you can give me $10, we can fight. But if I beat you, you get the same in the rematch. You want to say, okay, cool. You got yourself a deal. If you're confident in your skills, if you're confident in your skills, if you're confident you can whoop him. No. He said no. No, mama. I can't do that one. You know why? Like we explained last night, I don't want to be on Deontay Wilder too long. But like we said last night, like we've been saying, period. You know, the man came from out of the sky at the age of 22 years old, damn near. He was going on 22, you know. And he made the Olympic team, and he medaled, and he was knocking out motherfuckers left and right. That is a talent. That is a God-given talent. God gave him a right hand that's heavy. Now, I don't know God's position. I don't know God meant for him to use it for that. But when you blessed with something, you better use it the best way you think God would want you to use it. And he using it the best way he know how to feed himself and his family and to take care of his daughter's medical condition. Hey, that's the only thing I can think of. And thanks to Mark Brilliant, that's why I said Mark Brilliant and JD's are trainer of the year in my book, because they took a man 6'7", and I doubted he weighed 225 at that time. Maybe so, I don't know. Working at a fast food place, and took him and molded him and made him what he was and what he is and what he gonna be. We're talking about a future Hall of Famer from the United States. That's what we're talking about. I don't see a lot of people coming in here. I hope Junior the Truth decided to come on, you know, because I'm gonna tell you, you know, he was late, and I know he had a problem with his internet, so I jumped on. So I don't know. I could be wrong. Who knows? But if one of y'all brothers still listening, man, check it out for me. All right, and see if he's on, because I never like to disrespect a brother when he's on, and I can start over, you know, when he finished. So if he's on, it's no problem. I can dip right back in. You know, that's what I'm all about. Respect. So if he's on, then hey, it's no problem. You know, but I'm gonna keep it going. I'm gonna keep it going. You know, I'm gonna keep it going. You know, but the fight that everyone want to see, everyone want is settled. Put it that way, and that would be Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. We want to see that fight settled. I'm not talking about settled by the commission or whatever. This and that. No, settled in the ring. I'm talking about. We want that rematch, and we don't want to wait that long for that rematch. That rematch should happen right away. Ain't no one take no punishment at all. And when you don't take a lot of punishment, first of all, you're still kind of in shape. Your bone might ache a little bit, but that's all right. You know, you work out, you know, you work it out. But I'm going to tell you this. The longer they wait, the longer the disinterest of the fight that people are going to talk about. But I'm going to tell you this also. If they wait just enough time, they can get another build-up to the fight and make more on a pay-per-view. Or pay-per-view buys, other words. It is what it is. No doubt. Now, I didn't want to spend too much on that because, you know, that's Dillian Whyte and that's Anthony Joshua's situation. Them UK dumbasses need to work it out over there with the other naysayers and dumbasses. I'm talking about the Deontay Wilder haters. Not all UK people are dumb, but just let all the dummies work it out. And we work out our shit over here like Tank. Why is he coming in at 175 right now? And the fight is, I'm going to say, in a fighter's perspective, around the corner. Now, he got to drop some more weight. But see, that's where that undisciplined come in at. When you undisciplined and when you refuse, now, we all know that Floyd Mayweather is a motherfucking jerk. I get that. I know that. Ain't nobody know it more than I know it. The thing I don't like is when Floyd told him, look, Tank, you're getting in too much trouble in Baltimore. Too much. Baltimore will always be Baltimore. Yes, I live in Chicago. Yes, we are the murder capital of the country right now. But we never always been. It didn't always been a violent city. Sure, you have violence here, death there, because it's a big city. But Baltimore has been consistent of shootings, this and that, disagreements, get shot broad daylight in front of a crowd of people. And you know what? Ain't a motherfucker saying the word. I ain't seen nothing. What? I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen nothing. You know, so you need to step it up and say, look, I'm a boxer. I'm a pro boxer. So therefore, I have to take myself out of the element that would jeopardize my livelihood, my family livelihood. You just had a baby. You know, you have to provide for that child, you know. So you need to take yourself out of that environment, put yourself in an environment where you can strive as a man, as a boxer, and a disciplinarian. You know, be disciplined. I was just looking at that tape where Earl Spence, him, Adrian Broner, they were sitting up there eating the snacks that they provide for y'all and provide for the fighters in the back room. I was looking at that. And you know what I said? I said, okay, they got food. Earl Spence was the only one. They said, no. This is good for you. Can't just do the shit over there in the garbage or somewhere or whatever. No. Earl said, no, this is wheat. This is wheat. This is good for you. This is corn. It's good for the body. Blu-ray is right. Earl is body conscious. Yeah, Adrian his boy. Tank his boy. You know, Robert Easton probably his boy too. But Earl Spence take his fighting seriously. He does. Because he knows that's his ticket to, well, he's already a millionaire, but that's his ticket to the Hall of Fame. That's his ticket of being a unification fighter. Because he already said out of his mouth, he ain't moving. He ain't moving up. He's not ready to move up. And I don't blame him. Take everything from them niggas at 147. They ain't doing nothing with him. Look at Keith Thurman. What he doing? Get ready to fight Josesito Lopez? You know what? It's funny. He might just get his ass whooped. I'm not trying to be a jerk about this, but shit happens. And you know what? Things, well, punch can change the fight. I seen it. I have seen two people, Diego Corrales and Castillo. They went at it. I'm talking about they went at it. That Mexican knocked Diego Corrales down hell about 2 or 3 times, about as much as Floyd did. But he tore up that face. Ooh, you should have looked at that face. His eyes was closed down there. But you know what? He gathered up that mustard. And you know what he did? He came back Just like Deontay Wilder. And swung and could still head looking like a rag doll. I'm talking about a rag doll on the ring. Now that was a fight. Ask me what was the best fight I ever seen after 1980. I would say that one. There's a lot of comeback stories we can tell. There's a lot of comeback fights. There's a lot of fights of the year. But you know what? I'm the type of person, man. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I really like technical fighters. You know, I like technical fighters because they know where they're supposed to be at all times in that ring. They know that ring. They know that ring up, down, sideways, and around. They know how to protect themselves in that ring. They know how to protect themselves and how to counter the punches. I have seen a lot of fighters counter to the counter to the counter. I have known many fighters that punch with the fighter, which is a good strategy. You know, who said it's no rule to say that you let him punch, then it's my turn to punch, then it's your turn to punch? No, you can punch with him, which most Mexicans or Hispanics do. But Puerto Ricans and Mexicans fight differently. A lot of people don't think that, but they do. Yeah. Manuel Lopez, Marwan Lopez, as they call him. You know, he was a good fighter. And he been rocked so many times, but he always came back. And he's Puerto Rican. But he was a technical Puerto Rican fighter. I'm into seeing that. Abner Mares, who be fighting Tank. He's a good mover. He got fast hands. But he's not fast as Tank. He's not heavy-handed like Tank. Heavy-handed. Tank is heavy-handed. And he destroyed Pedraza. Not like Lomachenko did. That's why Lomachenko looking crazy in his corner. I can't knock this motherfucker out. You know why? It's not that he knows you or he got your number, or as I said it on my one of my live streams or video. Ain't nobody figure you out. They just know what you do. Like Earl Smith said, hey, I've seen him fight a lot of times. He was talking about Mikey Garcia, not Lomachenko. He said, hey, I've seen Mikey fight a lot of times. Yes, he's a technical fighter. Yeah, I give him that. So am I, like you said. And also, quote, and unmotherfucking quote. Y'all know, hey, y'all know what time it is, player. Y'all know what time it is. Earl Spence said, look here, man. I'm going to tell you like this. Mikey ain't nothing special about that brother. He's a technical fighter. Yes, he has a, like Keith Thurman says, a respectable punch. Other words, it tickles a little bit. But Earl don't have that type of chin. So what he's saying, like Earl said, hey, I don't know what Playboy's saying, but he's going to have to use that and some. I hope he's saying a lot. I hope he's saying more than one thing. Because, hey, I'm coming. He said he's coming the first round. He's coming to get him the first round. He's trying to get this fight over with and get that big payday. We all know we all know, fighters once they get to the dressing room. Matter of fact, they don't even get to the dressing room. Then they have someone from wherever they, MGM Grand, wherever, they bring them, they check, they sign for it, and voila. You know, hell, I know many people on their jobs where somebody bring them their check after they get through working. But that's boxing, you know. Just like Floyd Mayweather said before he even took his shower. He said, "Hey, y'all ever seen $100 million check? Voila, then you seen one." And that motherfucker carried that check around like he'd never seen it before. Which he probably had it. He said that was the biggest payday he made. And that was only on a purse. That was on his purse. God knows what he made on the front and back end. You know. So hey, it is what it is, you know. Man, I don't know where everybody at in the chat, but I tell you, I hope Junior the Truth ain't on, because I don't like doing that, you know. I don't like interrupting other brothers, especially my LDBC brothers. You know, yeah, I know Trill Boxing Talk is about to, you know, do their thing, you know, in a few minutes. So that's why I'm hopping on a little late, you know. But Mark Blake, you still there, peace, fam? You still there, brother? Steve Hawkins, are you still there? Just trying to figure y'all out. That's all. But anyway, Tank said, now I don't know if he got this from Floyd, but Tank said, I quote and I unquote, he said he would never, ever fight on Dazn. Now, he said he goes to bed every night and look at the Arturo Gatti fight and the Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather. He look at that same tape every night. Now, I know Floyd was fast. He was changing angles on Arturo Gatti. Arturo Gatti never seen a nigga that fast. Because Arturo Gatti was slow than a motherfucker. And he was getting beat up in his own town. Tank said he begged Al Heyman. He begged Al Heyman to have that fight in California. Why? Because of the Arturo Gatti fight. See, that's when he was fighting for HBO. And Roy Jones was calling it. And Roy Jones said that Floyd Mayweather said once he get through whooping Arturo Gatti ass, he's going to party in his own city. And they thought that shit was just so funny. A nigga doing a jig. That's all. All them Italians in there. They rooting for Gotti. Floyd come in there in a motherfucking chair in the air. And came in there. And he was small. But Pretty Boy Floyd was the shit. No wonder Gervonta Davis go to sleep off that fight every night. But can you fight like Floyd? I hope you say no. Why? Because we had too many imitators. That's why. Adrian Broner bad enough. Oh, one time he said he's baby Floyd. What the fuck? Nigga, you Adrian Broner. Be yourself. You know? Make a name for your own self. Don't try to be like somebody else. That shit be killing me, man. Man. I mean, it really, you know, eats my ass. Okay, Mark, I see you still there, brother. There's other people listening, but they haven't chimed in, which is okay, you know. Hey, long as they hear me, you know. KQKC gonna bring you that content, you know. If you like it or not, I'm gonna bring it. If it's just one person listening, I'm gonna bring it. That's what I like to do. That's what I love to do. That's why I'm doubling down in January. And Saturday night, be there or be square, 8 o'clock p.m. KQKC Boxing Channel. I will have my first live stream with a panel. And we're going to talk some shit. We're going to talk some boxing. You know, don't worry about it. It's going to be some good, clean boxing. You know, KQKC don't need no strikes. I'm going to tell you that right now. I don't need no community strikes. And I don't need no guideline strikes. You know, so YouTube been tripping lately, and I heard about it. You know, a couple of my buddies that do the Cody videos, they had their channel taken down. You know, then you had one, he had to take down all his videos or go on a 3-month suspension like they did 78 Sport. So what he did was he just took the videos down, and that way they can't give him a strike on none of them. Pretty clever. So he's still in good standard. He's still monetizing. So you know, it is what it is. But you know what's gonna happen? So many people are gonna get frustrated with YouTube because ain't nobody getting my notifications, and I'm new. They won't trip me out. They're gonna bring something out that's pretty much similar to YouTube, but it's gonna be like an alternate. It's gonna be like a clone type, and they're gonna start losing money. Hey, I've seen the best of the best companies lose money. Nortel, Illinois Bill put their asses out. Then you had Illinois Bell, AT&T, put their asses out. Hey, shit can happen. Montgomery Wars, bye-bye. That's right, Sears, bye-bye. Then try to put Sears and Kmart together, bye-bye, both of y'all asses. So it is what it is. But you know what? Tank better get disciplined. He better drop them pounds. Before you know it, the fight will be here. Before you know it, the fight would be here. That's one thing about these smaller weights. The heavyweights don't have to worry about that shit. It depends on what you want to come in as. And you know what? I don't care what nobody say. Deontay Wilder, he shouldn't come in at no 240 or 236. I'm not saying he ain't going to carry his power over. Because he can carry his power at 204 pounds. You know he can carry at 220 maybe. But, you know, if he come in at 240 or 245, he going to kill somebody. Or then again, he might be too slow to do anything about it. He might get outboxed again. I mean, look, let's be honest. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to LDBC. I'm sorry, Deontay Wilder fans. You know, I love Deontay Wilder like a brother. Don't even know my brother. But I like his style. I like the way he speak out. I like how he is the people's champ. I love how he take care of his kids. I love how he had to find something to do to help his daughter with spinal bifida. With a big ass cast on her back because her spine was fucked up. But besides that, we all know he's not a boxer. We know that. All right? We got that. Now, there's a lot of things Deontay Wilder does wrong. It's a lot of things that if people study Deontay Wilder, actually they can beat him. But you have to watch out for that right hand. Yes. You got to watch out for that right hand player. All right? Arthur Spilker. That's his name. I was trying to go for that name last night. Oscar Spilker. Like I told you last night, you watched Smoke City Mobcast. Like I said, Arthur Spilker. Mark Dillon, that's why I call him Coach of the Year, him and JD's. They told Deontay Wilder, and he listens to Mark Dillon. And I'm not talking about like no father. I'm talking about like a coach. Mark Dillon said, look, because he laid back, he quiet. He always been like that in Olympus too. But he's quiet. He's laid back. And he tell Deontay Wilder, look here, D. He called him D. Look here, D. I want you to go out there and knock him out. And Deontay Wilder said, what? You want me to, throw the overhand right? He said, no. You don't have to do that. He's dipping down every time to his right. All you have to do is throw out, just throw out a jab, a decoy. Just throw out something. All right, and let him bite off of it. Well, let's see what he bite off of it, and he did. And you know what? He bent down to his right and got caught. And Deontay Wilder put some mustard on that uppercut. His soul, I swear to God, I told my father this and mother. It seemed like it left his body. And it seemed like when his wife walked up, it came back. She was speaking some Russian or whatever. I don't know. And the doctor said, look, here, read my lips, bitch. Get out the way. He didn't say bitch, but other words, he was saying, look, read my lips. We got this. We got this. He okay. See, his eyes open. That's when his spirit came back. Hey, man, I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody says. Deontay Wilder, fighter of the year. Mark Brewer, coach of the year. JD's coach of the year. They made that man out of nothing to something. And he had two back-to-back fights. And talking about a rematch. Without a vacation, he right back in the gym. And don't think his physique and his power is something he developed. You ever seen Marcellus Wilder hit? He hits just like his brother. Maybe not so powerful because he's smaller. I don't think he's in his man body yet. But he has the same physique. Muscles without heavy muscles. No fat. Cut. Everything. All motherfucking White Walker life. That's what it is. And that's what it's going to be. I'm KQ. KC Boxing. I need your subscription. I need your subscription now. If you already subscribed, spread the word. My deadline is June for 1,000 subscribers. I like to do it before then, but don't worry, changes is going to come. A change is going to come. That's right. And I appreciate Mark, Steve, and the other few just listening. But don't worry, KQ is going to be around for a while. And you will figure out what KQKC stands for. Keep listening. And my daughter, she's trying to get me just go ahead and say it. But I'm just going to just see what happens. See how many people are curious. But besides that, hey, Trill Boxing Talk is on, and I don't want to hold you all, okay? Now, peace and love, and don't forget, 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time this Saturday, KQKC Boxing. Spread the word. I will be doing my first live stream with a panel. I never done it before, and I'm gonna admit I'm a little nervous because I never had anyone on my channel because I never really trust anyone till I got into LDBC. And when I figured out they had my back, and knowing that they've been around and they know what to say and what not to say, or I just take the motherfucker down. So hopefully you all are available. There's no fight on. If you want to see Floyd Mayweather or whatever, he won't even be on at that time anyway. So with that, I see people still coming in. Hey, peace and love. I expect that. What's up, KQKC, my brother? Hey, you got it, man. Wilder's brother is 29 years old. Oh, hell. He's in his man body. His sweet science. Good morning, brothers. Shoot. Hey, Trill Boxing Talk is not on? Okay, they must come on at, what time they come on? I thought they'd be on now. I see more people coming in the chat. What's going on? Don't tell me they during the truth they come on either. Man, tell me, man. Don't tell me the internet down over in Texas too. Huh? Smash that like button right now. Man, what's going on there, Expert James, brother? What's going on? Man, I've been checking you out too, brother. I've been checking you out. That's all I got to say. All right? It's all good too. All right? Just letting you know. I didn't know. You know. Shoes. You know, you got some thought process going on up there. You know? The sweet science. I love that name. You know why? Because that's what I love. The sweet science. Something to get me excited, man. You know? And I'm just telling the brothers, you know, this Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m. right here on KQKC Boxing Channel. I'm going to do my first live stream with a panel. I will have Best Fighting the Best, World Breaker, Kurt Anderson, Stay Ready Boxing, Rough House Boxing, Fanon. You know, I don't know is he going to be busy or not, but I invited like 10 of the LDBC brothers. And, you know, when you invite 10, maybe 5 will show up, you know. And I don't want to be that many people because that many people can't, you know, get down and say what they want to say because you have to have time for other people, you know. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's one of the projects I'll be working on for 2019. See, my idea is you all help me to do better. I want to satisfy you all. Some people say, man, you have to satisfy them up. You know, satisfy yourself. No. If it wasn't for my subscribers, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. No, I can't do that. You know, I got to answer their questions. I'm not going to block anyone unless it's racism or something about my mama. You know, I ain't AJ. You know, I'm going to say a few things before I block your ass. But everybody have a right to their opinion. We can't agree to disagree. You know, it's what it is. That's going to be lit Saturday night. Your first live stream. I'll be watching. Hopefully, it will be a part 1 day. Yeah, you know, it's nothing coming on. You know, ain't nothing happening. So I hope everybody will be able to make it, whatever. You know, like I said, Floyd is fighting, but he's not fighting at that time. And I don't give a shit about Floyd fighting. Exhibition, you know. You know, I hope that motherfucker put his foot up Floyd ass. Because somebody needs to. For real. But, you know, it is what it is, you know, man. And I don't know, should I still call myself a new channel? You know, I'm only 7 months in, but someone told me, well, you're still a new channel until you make a year. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I figure, you know, you should have the swing of things in about 12 months. You know, I would think. But, you know, what I know, you know. But all I can say is that, hey, I can use more subscribers. You know, more subscribers I get, the better motivated I get. You know, don't worry about that. You know, hey, I'm for real, you know. But I'm going to give it to you straight, you know. like I was telling everybody before you all came in. Uh, Deontay Wilder, you know, okay, hey, the LDBC, we took up the call to bring his profile up. For the reason is because what he had accomplished, how they made that mold out of something bigger. He didn't start boxing until he was down near 22. That's why I picked him as fighter of the year. Then he went to the Olympics. He medaled. He did everything right. He came up on the crooked side of boxing, put it that way. He did everything right in the ring, but on the outside of the ring, it was business as usual, right? Hopefully, Effie Ajaba don't have to go through that. He's big and everything, but he's a young boy. You know, he's a young man. He's only 21, 22 years old. I doubt he will face Wilder. Ever. So, but, that's why I say it's a but. So I know a lot of people might not agree with me, but like I said, we can agree to disagree. Deontay Wilder, first of all, he's not a boxer. No, he's not. Just like I said about Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd is not a boxer either. He wears size 15 shoe. He's tripping over his feet and everything. You know, actually, Laura, he had the upper hand on his ass in the fight. Really, if you looked at, you know, if you really look at it, because he was a shorter guy and he was trying to bang with him. Now, that's where he made his mistake at. You know, even though you're a shorter guy and, you know, you macho, you know, but still, you got to keep your wits and your common sense tight. All right? You know what type of fighter Jarrett Hurd is. He try to tire you out. He try to swing to every little thing. He doesn't know how to hold his hands. He's not a type of fighter where he know how to be in a stance with his guard up, you know, unless he's taking a picture. But he's going to come in just like Joe Frazier. That's who he remind me of so bad, with his arm across his chest. It doesn't matter if it's left or right. With his arm across his chest, head ducking, swinging this way, and trying to land a punch. And he don't hit. He misses. But when he misses and he hits you, he has power, and that wears you down. When Lauren got knocked down, it wasn't because it hurt it that hard. Hell, he was tired. He was getting tired, getting beat up. Oh, shit. You know, that's why trainers tell their fighters, look, hit him on the arm, hit him on the elbow, hit him on the shoulder, hit him on the back. You know, whatever you have to do, you know, to wear him down. And Lord, he was just wore down because he fought a fight that he doesn't fight like that all the time. Laura don't fight like that. He's a technical fighter. He could throw that left hand right down the pipe like he was doing, but he got away from it. I don't know, I guess he took his macho pills. I'm not going to let this motherfucker take my belts. Well, he did, and he should have stuck to the boxing aspect of it, because he could have won if he would have fought on the outside. Now, getting back to Deontay Wilder. Yeah, I know you waiting on me to say something, but Deontay Wilder, like I said, he's an unorthodox fighter. Okay, he is a perfect technical fighter nightmare. He's any fighter nightmare. Why? Because you can't time his punches. You can't put his punches on a timer. Why? Simple fact. You don't know where the punches are coming from. They might be coming from behind your head. Shit, you don't know. Because he got that long reach. He got that big telephone pole jab. So you don't think he's going to use that against you? So he's a tough cookie to crack. He is. Yeah, he learned how to cover up real well. I remember one time Floyd, when he was pretty boy Floyd rather, he knew how to cover up from his neck all the way down to his waist. No, 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 no. You ain't gonna get the ribs here, baby. Not today. Deontay Wilder's arms are long enough where he can do the same thing. But I'm gonna tell you, Deontay Wilder sometimes can be hard-headed. He's hard-headed. He is. Now, I know you say KQKC. I thought you said he listened to his coach. He does. He look him straight in the eye. And he goes out there and does what he say do, and he's successful. Sometimes. Okay? That's what I have a problem with. If he's your coach and he's your trainer, he's on the side while you out there in the middle or in the ring, on the rope, whatever, fighting. He see things that you don't see because you're in the heat of the moment. That's why. So what he does, when the bell rings, you come to the corner, he tells you what you're doing wrong. You know, like, stop. Always going back to the ropes. Deontay Wilder, he had this habit of when someone step into him, he goes backwards in a straight line. You never go back. That's why he was getting hit a lot. You never go back in a straight line. You move from side to side. You never go back in a straight line because you what? You're going to get countered. You're going to get hit with an overright or you're going to get a left down the pipe. Simple. Simple boxing. Simple rules to follow. But is his learning ability there yet? Yeah. We all laughed. We all thought it was a joke. We all thought it was so funny. You know, when 50 Cent and talking about motherfucking fuck this ice trick, whatever. Go read a Harry Potter book, motherfucker, with your no reading ass. Everybody had that thing going that Floyd couldn't read. But he's talking about, I bet I can read these motherfucking zeros, you know. Well, was he right? But keep in mind, Floyd got the way he is, not by school, but by not going to school. Then, I don't know who bright idea was it, because father was locked up. They probably said, hey, look, I'll tell you what. You can learn how to read and shit when you become a millionaire, when you make some money. But right now, you know, don't worry about that school shit. You know, Dan Simmons from Philadelphia, he's saying the same shit. And he said it on a special they did on him. He said, look, I don't want to go to college. I don't have no need for college because I'm going to the NBA. Now, it would have been funny. He would have slipped off the curb and broke his arm or leg. Then his ass would have been going to college. But he had a scholarship to USC, I believe. He never went to class or nothing. Then he declared himself into the draft. Then he went to the draft. But at least he was honest, right? At least he was honest. Same way with Kevin Garnett. Right here. I knew his brother. Right here. He's a prodigy of the West Side. He was dumb as hell. I think he was dumber than Floyd. He wanted to go to college, but he couldn't pass the test. They have what you call a SAT. See, he's a dumbass. But he was 7'1", and a senior. So they said, okay, I'll tell you what. The Minnesota Timberwolves, we're going to give you $100-some million. You can bring 2 friends along with you because you're young, you can't go out drinking and nothing, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Y'all know the story. And they still gave him that money. But he divorced now, and I'm quite sure she's walking away with some of it. But what you say, Danny Jacobs, the same thing. Answer his coach, okay, but doesn't do what he says. Okay. Right. That's going to be okay, Sarah. Okay, you read that. I read that. Okay, yeah, you're right. Danny Jacobs the same way. The same way. Just like I was trying to explain to them last night. Adrian Broner too. That's why he switched trainers. Somebody, I don't know who it was, and definitely was his father. Because his father, he's a big fat mess. And you know what? All this money he got, well, he owed the juryman $1 million, and he about to get sued. That's why his ass went to jail yesterday, and he bonded it out. But he owed $1 million in jury. When you can put some clothes on your fat ass daddy, get his hair cut so he won't have to wear that skull hat in Las Vegas, and look after your mama and get her out that house where y'all grew up in. Remember, you ate cereal with water, remember? Fuck a chain. Fuck a diamond watch. Look out for your people. That's what you need to do. But hey, when you get young motherfucker money, they don't give a shit. They don't go get no lawyer to read that shit to see if it's legit. It's just the most money they seen in their life. More than their mom and daddy broke their neck to make in 2 years, 3 years. So soon he got the check. He went to cash, I bet. Then first thing he do, hey, everybody don't answer at one time. What the first thing a black man do when he get a whole lot of money? He buy a car. That's what he does. He buy a car and jewelry. That's all he does. He don't think about the future. He don't think about investments. You know, he don't think about wealth. Because see, when you rich, you're rich. But see, rich can go away. Wealth is a continuing riches. That means that your great grandkids still gonna be rich. Just like the Rockefellers. Just like the Kennedys. The Kennedys are rich. You know what they rich off of? Booze. That's right. Old man Kennedy was a bootlegger. And he rich off of booze. That's right. Booze. Ain't that something? That's fucked up. But it's the truth. But, like I said, if anybody gonna be disciplined, it will be Deontay Wilder. Yes, he wanted to take Ty Fury head off. He did admit that he threw the game plan out the window. That's why Mark Brilla was so pissed off. I mean, he was mad. Because Deontay didn't listen to him. He wasn't trying to hear. All he was trying to do is take his head off. That's all. So, when he knocked out Fury, I watched Deontay Wilder when he knocked him out. You know, I can walk and chew gum at the same time. And I looked, and he mouthed, "It's over with. It's over with." I don't know who he was talking to in the audience, though. But he mouthed that off. It been one. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, my man, you know, next thing you know, Tyson Fury get his happy go lucky ass up. And you know what? People be like, how the hell did he get up from that punch? Because Deontay Wilder hit him flush with that right, then he hit him with a left going down. So how did that big 6'9", 300-pound man get up? Yeah, KQKC got a little secret for you. I can tell you how he got up. No. Not no steroids. No. Drugs. Drugs. Yes. I know enough addicts. I know enough used to be addicts. They give you stamina when you come off of them. You can't sleep. Your legs ache. A lot of factors play into coming off of drugs. Sure, they have programs out there where you can get on everything, but you still gonna have insomnia. You still gonna be restless. That what got him up off that canvas because it's in his bloodstream, and your body is going through changes. Your body is going through changes when you come off of drugs. The reason why I know that because I studied it in college. I was going to be a substance abuse counselor. But your body is going through changes. So that's why. See, your DNA or whatever they call it inside you, they don't know which way is which, this and that. But if you're off of it long enough, then your body gets used to being without it and back to normal. It is what it is. That's what got Tyson Fury off the floor. That's what got him up, hopping around like an energizing motherfucking bunny. And again, hit that like button, y'all. I need that big time. But don't forget, Saturday night, 8 o'clock p.m. right here, KQKC Boxing. I will be doing my first live stream with a panel. Never done it before. This will be my first time. I'm growing. I'm trying. I'm grinding. See, I told you, in January, things going to be different. I'm going to try new things out. Some might work, some might not. But what the hell? Try and see. Nothing beat it but a try. So I figured Saturday, no fight night, except for exhibition, and that won't be on at that time. So I figured, hey, why not? I do that. So, but again, like I say, hit that like button if y'all like what I'm saying. Y'all like the content of what I'm saying. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. I'm at 300-something subscribers. Man, I got to get to that 500, at least half of 1,000. That way I feel a lot better and say, man, that's all I got to go. All right. But you all give me the energy. I can't say that enough. You all give me the motivation. I can't say that enough. You all make me want to study. You all makes me want to go look at Ring Magazine, what they saying, or what, is that worth mentioning, or is that worth mentioning? Just like Tank here. I did some reading and found out about his ass weighing 175. Remember, a fight come quick to a fighter. Next thing you know, it's almost fight week. Then I looked at Adrian Broner. I seen a couple of films on him. He's not the same AB no more. No. I'm not talking about a good thing. Y'all calm down. How y'all gonna whoop his ass? Because he's still heavy. And don't give me that shit. There ain't no muscles either. Yeah, I'm not saying that he's not gonna be smaller by time fight time comes. But right now, he looks slow and heavy. Ain't nothing good about it. That's why I didn't pick Cunningham as coach of the year. Because, yeah, he's a good coach. Wow. But I'm not going to vote for you because you used to be a police officer. Bullshit. Yeah, you're a good coach. And I know, you cannot change a fighter after 1 or 2 fights. I get that. But to be coach of the year, you got to have some type of progression or some kind of win on your record that means something. You know? I mean, maybe next year. Who knows? So that's why I went with JD's and Mark Dillon, because, hey, they have proved themselves. They have worked hard with Wilder. And you know what? It's a sad, sad situation. Keith Thurman. I mean, this is really sad because he is so accidental prone that his former trainer, Ben Getty, is turning in his grave. Ben Getty was a good trainer to him till he died. And this is the way Keith honored his ass by not fighting, faking injuries. I'm glad Earl Spence said what he said. By the time we fight, he gonna be injured again. It is what it motherfucking is. Just facts for your ass. Keith Thurman is a putz. Somebody in the chat one time said, hey, he found God. First of all, you don't find God. Any church person that goes to church knows that. I've been in church all my life. God finds you. That's right. No. You don't find God. It's in the Bible. God chooses you. He chooses you to spread the word. In other words, called to preach. So, no, he didn't find God. He found an excuse. Then next thing you know, he married a Hindu woman or something. Then he turned Buddha or some shit. I don't know what the hell he doing. But I know one thing. Take that damn strap off your shoulder. Every time Fox has something, every time boxing has something, he got that damn strap on. And that pisses me off. You know? Well, the expert Virginia said, look at Tyson Fury versus Klitschko. Then his last 2 fights before Deontay Wilder. And then look at Deontay Wilder fight. Key, back on that stuff. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk that shit, expert genius. Yes, sir. I was saying the same exact thing, KQKC. KQKC. I've been telling my partner how athletes can benefit from cocaine. And he was telling me that was just a myth. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hey, what's going on, Brown, on boxing? What's going on? Hit that like button on the way in, brothers. Hey, you're right. You all are exactly right. You know, hey, expert genius, like Miss Boxing Fanatic, we was talking, and she was saying, man, your videos are just like mine. And Lala D told me, wow, you sound just like KQKC. And I never seen her videos, she never seen mine. I didn't even know her, she didn't know me. And you know what? They are. Just like expert genius. He said it's thinking the same thing I was thinking. You know, sometimes great minds think alike. I believe that. Indirectly. You know? I'm not saying that we are smarter than the next person. It's just that our mindset sees something that other people don't see. That's all. But I ain't gonna take that bullshit that Mikey see something that he can expose. That's some bullshit. He want to cash out and get the hell up out of there. You know, that's what I believe. But no, you're right. You know, Klitschko, not Klitschko, Fury. He wanted to come off that shit, which he had to, because he was getting tested big time. So, you know, your body go through changes. And it makes you hyper, you know. And your son, I mean, all that is a sign, you know. So that's why he got up. Everybody like, how did he get up off that? Okay, think people, you know, we know you got relatives with, you know, bones in the closet, skeletons in the closet, you know, but the average person don't think like that. Unless you expert genius, you know. The average person don't think the worst scenario. See, some people be like, "Oh, well, he's just a big man," and Deontay Wilder, he was just a big tree to tear down. No, 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 no. You know, because Deontay Wilder, he carries that power. Any other man would not get up. Any other man ain't going through withdrawals from drugs either. So, like I always say in boxing, look at the eyes. The eyes don't lie. Watch the eyes. But when I said that, I'm talking about when you that close, toe to toe with someone, you watch their eyes. Sometimes your eyes can tell your opponent what your next move gonna be. I really believe that. I really believe that. What's up, Big Facts? Glad you came on in, man. Hit that like button, my brother. So sometimes the eyes tell a whole lot. And man, and I seen something, and you know how you rewind the tape and rewind it and rewind it. I did the same thing with Jamel, but you know what? I still didn't see how he lost that fight. I don't give a shit what nobody say. At worst, he should have been a draw. Now that's another motherfucker didn't listen to Derrick James. He did not listen to his coach. His coach said, "Look, you need to calm down. You're rushing. You're rushing your shots. You're not picking your openings." You know, I mean, he ran down the whole thing that he was doing wrong. I don't know if he had a new girlfriend in the audience, or was he trying to prove something, or did he have a side bet? I don't know. But I know that wasn't the same Jamel that we always see. You know, it's not. You know, it's okay, cool. I appreciate it. You know, I don't think that's the same Jamel we always see. I've been thinking about it. Yeah, yeah. But but you know, yeah, I hear you. The expert genius. Yeah, Deontay Wilder, he's not stupid either. You know, I'm quite sure he might have seen it. He got relatives, brother. You know, a lot of people don't even talk about their relatives that's on that shit. You know, I know plenty. I got plenty. You know, I ain't gonna lie, and I seen many. Cause remember, I grew up on the south side of Chicago. You know, I know exactly where they're at, or they might be in jail. I don't know. But drugs never excited me. You know, I wasn't even curious about it because my father was a principal of the school. He retired, but you know, I was scared that I was gonna just flip out and go crazy or some shit. You know, cause I always watch the TV and shit, and you know, so it just really wasn't my thing. You know, Yeah, I used to drink. That was my thing. You know, shit, I drink a whole case of Miller Lite in a minute, Jack. But hey, each his own, and motherfuckers are grown. I ain't gonna tell a grown ass man, except my son. I have one son, and I'm gonna keep his ass on the straight and narrow, and his ass gonna stay out of Chicago till I feel that shit is all right. So he's at that age right now. He's 15, and he see all these other little buddies and shit kicking with the niggas in Chicago, and they always end up in lockup. No, you need to stay away from them niggas, okay? Now, don't have me following your ass around, cause I will. I got time. So, but he's one of them type that he's curious because he didn't grow up in Chicago. He grew up in the suburbs. You know. Daddy, you can tell me where you used to live in Chicago. I said, for what? I just want to see how Englewood look. You don't need to see how it look. You see on TV how it look when you covering up them bodies. He just one of them type, that, going through a phase or whatever. And he love motherfucking pussy. Oh, sorry about that. He love trim, and have a talk with a 15-year-old about that. I ain't ready for that shit. He's my youngest child, for my second marriage. That didn't work out. So marriage ain't for me, shit. But I got a daughter that's a doctor. I got a daughter that's an occupational therapist. And I got a daughter going to college. And I got his ass. But don't worry. I'm going to keep him straight and narrow. No doubt about it. Yes, sir. Jamel was trying to do better than Herb. Left his game plan back in Texas. He beat himself. Bingo. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. He wasn't listening to Derrick James. No, he was not. He was trying to. He knew Herb was in the audience. He knew that. He knew Herb was in the audience, and he was trying to. I ain't gonna say show off, but he was trying to get the knockout and say, "Look, see, I knocked the motherfucker out in the first round." But somebody, or even Tony Harrison, or somebody in his camp said that's how Jamel gonna come out. Because see, Jamel been sparring with Earl Spence a lot. And I heard he been, preparing him for this fight. And since he left Ronnie Shields, all you see is Jamel going to the body and sitting down on every punch. But I'm gonna tell you this: I don't know what kind of shape he's in, but he's in a hell of a good shape. I don't know what kind of exercise regimen he do, whatever. But do you see them power shots he was throwing and missing? Now, think about what Harrison would have got caught flush with one of those. It would have been night-night, baby. And he still had great stamina. Man, and they missed one VADA test for the simple reason they was working for Fox. And of course, the people that don't like them, they getting hot. They give them time so they get the shit out their system. Hello? If I'm not mistaken, it takes 30 days for some drugs to get out your system. Sometimes it takes longer. Wake up, people. Use your common sense, people. That's all it was. Like Ortiz. Yeah, he got popped once and twice. But that high blood medication, that wasn't nothing but a ruse. Because high blood medication masks PEDs. Ask Victor Conti. You get his number from Mikey Garcia. He has it. That's right. That's right. Hey, Brown on boxing. I'm gonna talk that real shit. That's all I know. Got to. I know a lot of people might not like it, but I don't give a fuck. How about that? That's right. Now, hey, if you haven't subscribed to KQKC, feel free to do so. So when you hit that icon bell, hopefully you'll get all the notifications. Because we working, you know. And when I say we, I'm talking about the LDBC. And we'll continue on bringing good content. I'm going to keep on bringing the latest of the state of boxing. See, a lot of people, they hate on people that's doing good. Why you just can't say, man, good for you, brother. Good for you. Like State Ready Boxing. Okay. He was at 298, 297 subscribers. Okay. I'm at 299. I made 301, I think, something like that. Hey, I went to his page and I talked to him. I said, man, come on, man. Let's do this. Come on. Let's do this together. You know? It wasn't no, let me beat him. Or I don't want him to beat me. You know? No. You know? Keep it real. You know? We are a community. As eloquent as for now international boxing will put it, we are a community. I want him to do better, or I want us to do better. I want us to make that finish line together, you know? You know, why should I get jealous of that motherfucker? That person for making 70,000 subs and I got 301 subs. You know, why should I be jealous of him? If anything, I'm asking, hey, look, what I'm doing wrong? You know, what can I do to make it better? You know, what can I change? You know, that's what I would say. You see what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is, man. You know? So, but I'm not gonna hold you all, you know. And I appreciate everybody chiming in. And hopefully, well, it might be Monday that what you call be back. The Punch Monkey Junkie Show. I keep getting that name all mixed up. Well, Junior the Truth will be back Monday. Okay? And as I mentioned, keep in mind, Saturday, 8 o'clock p.m., right here on KQKC Boxing Channel. I will have my first live stream panel. Okay? It's scheduled for 1 hour, but we probably will go over. It depends on who all will participate. So, therefore, I'm KQ. Well, first of all, do anybody have any questions that I can answer? So, if you don't have any questions, you know, and keep in mind that if you look on every last one of my videos, you will see in the description box my email, Gmail, my verified Twitter page. And keep in mind now, I use my email more than anything. get my Gmail because I work on a couple other things, and so I just use my email mostly. So if you want to holler at me, talk to me, or whatever, you know, it's no problem. And if you may, let everyone know that subscribe to this channel what will be going on tomorrow night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Yeah, make that clear because a lot of people on Pacific Time. So Central Time, not 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So with that, I'm KQKC Boxing. And catch my videos a little later today. And I keep them short. But I appreciate this live stream. Like I say, I love talking boxing. And I love how everybody's coming in. All right? Or came in. Yeah. But with that, that's all I have. And like always, peace and love. And wait. Big Face said, what if Fury don't take the rematch with Wilder? What's next for Wilder? You know what? When I think next for Wilder, he's going to go on and get Dominic Brazil out of his hair. He's a crybaby. He called him out. And you know Deontay Wilder ain't going to turn down no fight too much. But he won't Fury because that's where the money is. But Dominic Brazil is his mandatory. So he might be like a Severn. He didn't want to take no step aside money Severn. He was a thorn in Wilder's ass. So Wilder, what he do? He just knocked him out, and all that frustration got up in him, and so I'm looking forward to him fighting Dominic Brazil. I really believe that. So, and keep an eye on it. You might see that. Just keep an eye on it. You might see that. And don't worry, I'm going to take a look at it too because he has options. He does. He doesn't need Anthony Joshua. Matter of fact, the UK don't need his ass no more. Because if he do fight Dillian Whyte and Dillian Whyte wins, oh, baby. See, Anthony Johnson's going to be talking about a new career pretty soon. He probably want to get into broadcasting. So he was so happy to commentate that fight the other day. So, okay, I forgot about him. Oh, yeah, Dillian Whyte, he wants Wilder too now. And Fury can't get if Wilder can't get Fury, if he can't get Joshua, Dominic Brazil will be last because he's mandatory. But I'll try to get Whyte if the money is coming correct. And forget Joshua. But the fight gotta be over here on his terms. So remember, Dillian Whyte and Dominic Brazil, they are both mandatories to Deontay Wilder. But Dominic Brazil holds the mandatory by order. In other words, he is the true mandatory. Dillian Whyte is more like a second mandatory. I guess you can put it that way. He's an honorable mention, as they would say. True. Oh, yeah. I know my shit, big facts. I like that name. Yeah, that's my boy. I like him, man. He cool. It's but okay. KQKC, hey, peace out, brothers. And hope you all have a great Friday. And like I said, all my descriptions in the description box. And if you want to help donate to this channel, my PayPal account is also in there. So with that, KQKC is out of here. Peace and love.